Hey, Angie Nelson here from theworkathomwife.com. Today we're going to be talking about several great opportunities for you to make money taking reservations from home. We're going to be talking about a few companies in the hotel industry, rental car agencies, and beyond that are going to allow you to make some money by helping travelers book their reservations. Make sure you stay till the end of the video to find out how you can get my 7-day series on finding work at home free. Now, we experience a lot of seasonality in the work at home world. In the fall, we usually see companies like Amazon hiring for the upcoming holiday season to take calls from their online shoppers. In the spring, we usually see companies like Blooms Today that are hiring in preparation for Mother's Day. And right now we are seeing a big influx of job openings in the reservations industry. These are going to be companies that are helping travelers to book their online reservations, whether that be for hotels, rental car companies, cruise lines, and things beyond that. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, I know a lot of you are really apprehensive about phone jobs from home. Maybe you don't want to deal with angry customers, or you don't want to be making outbound calls trying to do some pushy sales. That is going to be fine. I certainly understand that. These opportunities may be a little more, you may be a little more open to these because it is something a little more on the fun side. You are helping people that are going to be really excited in most cases to be booking their travel. And those are the things that we're going to be talking about today. Some great hotels, rental car companies, and beyond that are going to hire you to work from home in this industry. Now, one of the great things about this industry is going to be something that is going to appeal to many of you out there. And that's that quite a few of these companies actually supply you with the equipment that you need to work from home. Some of them may be providing you with just your headset. Others may be providing you with your actual computer, or in some case, you're paying for your internet. So that is going to be something that's going to appeal to a lot of you. And you'll also find that a lot of these jobs pay pretty well as well. In many cases, we're going to be talking about wages that are $12 an hour or more. And in some cases, there's going to be some opportunities for bonuses or commissions that are going to allow you to really open up that ceiling on what your earnings potential is. Now, a lot of you that are new to the work at home world are really apprehensive about whether everything out here is just a scam. And maybe some of you have even ran into a few scams. What's really appealing about this industry and some of the companies we're going to talk about today are these are going to be companies that many of you are familiar with. These are going to be hotel chains. They are going to be some rental car companies and things like that that you're going to be actually familiar. You've probably heard a lot of these names before. Now, the first one we're going to be talking about is HYATT. This is a really popular hotel chain, and they hire at-home agents for their virtual guest services associates. And these people are helping customers to book their online reservations. This company is going to pay around $11 an hour at the time of shooting this video, and they also have some performance-based incentives as well. Now, HYATT is one of the few companies that's going to actually provide you with all of the equipment that you need to do your job. They're going to send you a computer, your internet phone, they're going to send you an adapter for dual monitors, and also the headset that you need to work. Now, all you need to bring is just your technical competence. And most of the work at home jobs that are available today, you're going to need to be familiar with, the technology, how to run your computer, how to troubleshoot your problems, and things like that. And you're also going to need to supply your own high-speed internet. And as is going to be the case in all of these positions, fantastic customer service skills is a must. Now, Hilton is another hotel chain that really, has a wide variety of work-at-home agents that are working for them. They have quite a few positions that they hire for throughout the year. They actually have a full site that's just dedicated to opportunities to work virtually for them. Now, Hilton's going to be another one that's going to provide you with some of the equipment that you need to work from home. You need to provide the monitor and also the high-speed internet and a surge protector. And they're going to provide you with a mini PC to do your job. And also a keyboard, mouse, a headset, flash drive, and the cable, Ethernet cable that you need to connect to your internet there. And Hilton's going to be one that actually provides you with some benefits. These are going to be employee positions, so there are going to be opportunities to increase your pay, medical benefits, and even a 401k program. Now, Enterprise is a company that we all know. This is going to be a rental car company. This one is not going to provide you with the equipment. You do need to supply your own PC, and it does need to be a PC. They don't allow Macs. And this one is going to, right now, the pay is around $12.85 per hour with an opportunity for commissions. And this one, you're going to be taking reservations for some of their rental car brands. Not only is that Enterprise, but it's also Alamo and National Car Rental. Now, U-Haul is a really trusted name in the work-at-home world. They have openings available almost year-round. This one isn't necessarily travel-based, but it is going to be reservations for their moving equipment. And this one is going to pay around $14 to $18 per hour, depending on the base pay and your bonuses. They do offer some benefits. All of these calls are going to be inbound. You're not going to be placing outbound calls. And this one, the openings that are available right now, they are requiring you to be available to work Monday, Friday, and at least one weekend day. That's going to be their busiest days of the week, so they do need some help in covering those prime spots. Now, U-Haul does offer 3 weeks of paid training, and you do need to supply your own equipment. Now, Holland America is a cruise line, and they have several different work-at-home positions available, from cruise consultant to direct reservation sales agents to shore excursion reservation agents. And these can all be done from home in various states. You're going to want to check what states they're hiring in at this time. Some of these are going to be outbound sales calls, while others of them are going to be inbound calls. The Holland America line does offer some really impressive benefits. They are going to have some profit sharing plans available, stock options, and also some travel privileges available to you and your family. OMNI Hotels and Resorts is a more upscale hotel chain. This one, they do have their training on site, so it is going to be one that they're looking for at-home agents that are within driving distance of one of their corporate offices, so that you can do that training on site. Their pay is competitive, and they do ask that you are able to work at least one weekend day. Now, Active Network is a virtual call center that hires for a lot of different positions throughout the year. Most of them are going to be customer service based, but one of the really interesting ones that they have available from time to time is taking camping reservations. Now, these are going to be seasonal positions. Most of the time they do last about 4 months, and they start in May, which is right upon us now. Now, they are looking for people right now that can work at least 32 hours per week, with one of those days being on the weekend. Now, I'm going to leave you a link below in the description to a list of even more opportunities like this to take reservations from home. Now, most of the opportunities that we talked about today do not require previous travel agent experience. You're just going to need to have those great customer service skills. And when we're talking about customer service experience, remember that that doesn't always mean previous call center experience. Maybe you've worked as a waitress or a receptionist or a retail clerk, in which you are dealing with customers or clients on a more face-to-face basis. That's going to work in many of these instances as well. Now, if you're looking for your first work-at-home job and you're still really apprehensive about call center work, I want you to really consider it. A lot of times when we're looking for that first work-at-home job, what we find is kind of a catch-22. Most of the companies want you to have work-at-home experience, but how are you supposed to get work-at-home experience if no one will hire you for your first work-at-home job? With many of the customer service positions that are available, they're willing to overlook that work-at-home experience, and as long as you have that previous customer service experience that you can bring to the table. And I want you to remember that you're not marrying your first work-at-home job. I started out doing call center work when I first started working at home. And for me, I wasn't asking myself, can I do this forever? Because that wasn't my intention. My intention was to get a regular paycheck coming in while I built up my virtual assistant business. So while you may not want to work this kind of a job forever, maybe you can do it temporarily as you get some other things coming in, or as you get that first work at home experience that you can put on your resume, so you can move on to bigger and better things. So if you can make it work, I want you to at least consider it. Now, as I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description below to a list of some more opportunities to work at home as a reservations agent. And I'm also going to leave a link to my 7-day series on finding work at home that you can pick up for free. If you liked today's video, please give it a like and a share, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you get notification of the next video. Until then, I wish you best of luck in your work at home job search.